All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Planet Coaster stream. It has been yet another week, and we are going to be building a whole bunch of stuff here in Alpine Odyssey. And I hope you guys are excited as I am to continue work on what we have going over the past few little while. Hey, Noah, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Oh boy, how's everyone's weekend going? Hello, Headshot. Hello, Sam Von Elvin. Welcome to the stream. Gourmet Cuisine. Hello. Maybe you should cook me up some lunch. That would be great. How's it going, Mr. Potato? So, not much progress has really been made since the last episode of Alpine Odyssey. I've been really kind of a little low on free time recently, so I do apologize for that, but we can see how much we can get done over the next 2-3 hours or so. Yeah, back to school, Noah? Yeah, well, you know, it's better than work. I prefer to be in school. I would have more free time. Morning. Love the signs? Yeah, the street signs, I think they turned out really well. They're pretty clean, simple, straightforward. They read really well from afar. And, you know. Build the ice cream truck this stream? Maybe. Well, we'll have to take a vote on things. I'm thinking about building a couple vehicles today and also continuing work on the garage layout. I've been kind of roughing in the shape of the parking garages and trying to get some templates going so that I can replicate these easily enough. You can see we have a much bigger setup than before. Hello, Clarissa. Welcome to the stream. And, you know, we just want to make everything bigger and better than ever here in Alpine Odyssey. Hello, Coaster Freak. So let's see. Do you guys want me to work on the garage for a little bit or a vehicle immediately? That's kind of what I want to know, because either's fine. We both need to get those done. I'm doing well, the Scorch. What game did you really start with in regards to building, etc.? The first, like, garage. Okay, well, it looks like you guys want to see the garage built a good bit. What game did I start with creative building in? Probably The Sims, the original Sims. That's my first kind of hands-on with creation in a video game. Maybe you could count Black and White, but that's more town layout. SimCity. Theme Park for the PlayStation 1 was a great game that I played when I was little. And that's about it. For a long while there, I was playing mainly FPS games, like the original Counter-Strike. A little bit of garage than vehicles. Yeah, I agree. The garage, they need some loving. Are the vehicles in the workshop? Yes. At least the cars are right now, so you can have your hatchback, you get the two-door sedan, and our Toyota Tacoma pickup trucks. Thank you, Clarissa. Okay. So this is the rough layout. Do you guys want to see another spiral-like ramp for our parking garage? I'm a little torn because that is kind of a pain to do, but it is worth it because those things are pretty cool looking. Or we can do more just standard kind of ramps and things. A train station would be nice. There might be a train station in the park itself. Do I think American theme parks are better than European? I haven't been to enough to really tell you. I've really only been to Busch Gardens, I've been to Disney World, and that's it. Like, I haven't really gone to many. So it looks like you guys want to see another spiral one. Okay, well, not making it ramps, standard ramps. I think the Z ramp is better. Okay. Hello, Jens. Welcome from the United States. Okay, yeah, you guys really want ramps. All right, let's make some ramps. Rough. Some rough concrete. So, let's copy the floor out here so I can kind of get a good measurement. And a nice 2-meter slope. I mean, this is pretty steep if you think about it. No car would probably really go up that. I think the 1-meter slope will probably be best. It's gonna make the ramp a little longer, but that's okay. Car elevator for public? Yes, I'll be building an elevator today. That was kind of on my list of things I needed to make. Let's adjust the grid height to 1. Makes it a little quicker to place some things. I live in the USA. I live in a little bit outside Washington, D.C. In a little suburb. Okay. So ramp 1 is there, and then we can skin it a little bit. The easiest way to skin this, you can either measure just straight off the sides here. So I don't necessarily have to put a roof or anything like that. Let's just grab this, angle it down. Thank you, Warden. I'm glad you like the content. And Detroit's, I'm sure, is fine. I live in a very nice walkable spot of DC, though. No, the AC is on. So I am perfectly okay today. They turned on the AC after 3 days of 90-degree weather, and then it immediately dropped down to about, oh, I think it's about 65 today. So it's really nice outside. What time is it? It's about 11:28 in the morning, almost noon. Just had my coffee. Woke up not too long ago. Apparently, I was gonna oversleep, and my girlfriend told me I had to stream. So here I am. Let's rotate some of these. This is a very repeatable pattern. I'm not sure I like that. I might go with a smoother surface than that. Oh, sudden hailstorm? We actually had one of those here not too long ago, about a week. I don't make a living off of YouTube, so the ad revenue to me is irrelevant right now. Was there a drop? A little bit, but I mean, literally, I make basically nothing from YouTube. So it doesn't bother me at all. Trying to figure out a nice, cool surface to use for this ramp that isn't overly textured and kind of matches the rest without having to just use these. Trying to remember what I used for the last one. I work for a federal contractor. I work in accounting. I know an astronaut, etc., yada yada. You know what? Maybe this concrete one will suffice. Let's color it the same color as the floor, because it would still have the same kind of plasticky stuff on top. Get this as close as possible. Don't want any Z fighting. But yeah, I am curious where you guys live. Looks like we have some people from England. We have some Dutch people in here. It's always great to know that I have a far enough reach to be overseas. It's pretty interesting. Let's walk this up a little bit. Swedish chef, Dutch, Belgium, Canada, Netherlands, huh? All places that I want to visit eventually. I may end up going on a European tour with a Rat Pack the next time they do that. You know, these pillars are going to stick through a little bit, so we'll have to see. Well, I said it kind of sarcastically. Netherland. No, I mean... let's get this all the way up. To there. I mean, that still doesn't look right. It's very textured. Hold on. I need to go see. Let's go to my YouTube page. Apparently, I may actually have footage of a ramp. From what I understand, this guy Uthris uploads videos of things he's built before. Oh, videos. Down, down, down. Don't want to hear myself twice. Let's mute that. Take a look. Ah, so that's what I used. Huh, so I guess we did have a texture. I don't remember it being so stark though. I don't know anything in Dutch. The only other foreign language I know a little bit of is Japanese. And even then, I forget more than I remember. And do try and keep chat to English because I would like to understand what you guys are saying. Alright, it is this. This is what we used. The classic kind of castle top. And I rotated it like this, lengthwise, for whatever reason. And I'm gonna color it a little lighter. Do you learn Spanish in the US? It is an elective. Some people do. The Netherlands is cool? Well, yeah, I mean, it's a very beautiful place. Somewhere that I would love to visit. Boy, I'm having a hard time just placing something in a straight line now. Oh, no, relative axis is on. This is legit the same thing that I used before. I'm gonna try changing the color of it. Maybe a brighter color would look a little bit more concrete. Why do Americans speak English? Because we used to be an English colony. Stroopwafel? Sure, I'll try it. I like waffles, so if it's anything like a waffle, yeah, sure, shoot. I'll eat it. A foreign language is required in most, if not all, American schools. Usually the choices is French or Spanish. In college, I took Japanese, though. Because I failed French class. Isn't that great? Whoa! Okay, going straight up Japanese that I can't read. I can't read hiragana and katakana anymore. And I definitely never learned kanji, so can't read that. It's too much. If you spell it out like in Romanji, I might be able to like read it. I might not be able to understand it, but I could probably pronounce it. Maybe. It's only been, you know, 3 years, 4 years since I've had Japanese. Well, yeah, katakana is for a non-Japanese words. Hiragana is for Japanese words. And it's essentially the same symbols, just a little different. Sushi. I mean, like, Boku no namae wa Uthus to imasu. Anata no namae wa nan to imasu ka? If you know that, then good on you. Nandato? Oh, so does net. Use a plain block instead. I'm kind of limited on my choices. And across the top. Hello from Germany. Hello. No, this is, from my video, this is exactly how it was placed, because I remember seeing these runners at the bottom. This is exactly what I used before. I don't know why it's more textured, but this is it. Oh, more people from the Netherlands. That's good. So there is a ramp there. You have to go for dinner? Well, I hope you have a good dinner. I can't read anything but English, people. English. So there is that. I also want to, I'm gonna kind of use this as a template. Yeah, it seems like every Dutch person plays Planet Coaster. I'm surprised, to be honest. I think so for it's like recruiting or something. Alright, let's do that. And actually, should I have cut the floor there? I'll try like anything in the Netherlands when I go. I'll be happy to do so. One, two, three. Some of you are confused why I'm using pillars, but because pillars are a relatively accurate block. I can make quick walls with them. Planet Coaster, I'm pretty sure, is made by English people. I could be wrong. I mean, the studio's in England. "80 people on the stream, welcome! Everyone can hit that like button if they want to see me stream more Planet Coaster in the future. Also, you can vote kind of on how well you think the game is going. That's definitely what it's there for and how I use the like button, so if you're curious why I play one game over another, likes are your guys' word to tell me what you think. I am definitely not the best YouTuber at making Planet Coaster videos, but thank you for the kind words. I want to copy this corner. Give me yo. I hope you guys like the new texture for the garage. It's definitely a little bit more modernized, a little bit more standard. And we're taking some of this blue from the toll ticket booth area and bringing it into the garage area as well, because it just is a great color. I love that neutral blue. What music do I like? Classic rock is my favorite. That's kind of my go-to. My favorite band is probably Pink Floyd at the moment. Though it kind of fluctuates between that, CCR, or Rush. I mean, you know. Let's get rid of these, and this, and this. There we go. This is the elevator shaft, by the way. That's why it's looking like this. I'm gonna go to shape so I can get something flat. And Led Zeppelin, yeah, they're perfectly good. My hobbies is YouTube. That's pretty much all I have time for. I have no other hobbies anymore. Though, if I were to pick up another hobby again, it would probably be painting. I do have a painting degree, so it would make sense if I painted. Alright, elevator. Show me your secrets. Leonard Skinner? Leonard Skinner's okay. Rush is Canadian, yes. I should make a subway. I'm thinking about adding some sort of monorail. Like, I get this suggestion all the time. You should make a monorail station from the entrance to the entrance. And yes, I understand that. Because right now, it's just an underground dark tunnel of rape. So, I want to get rid I want to upgrade this, and I might make a metro station, a proper, like, almost full-scale metro station underground. And then they can hopefully take that from over there to over here. No one's going to see it, though. It's underground. So part of me is just like, what's the point? It doesn't really do anything. But then again, why am I making a parking lot? It doesn't do anything either. So it's all the same. Okay, you there. You there. There, and that. How many hours do I usually stream? About 3. About 3.5 was my stream last time. Aerosmith. Aerosmith is fine. Guns N' Roses, overrated. Boston, great band. Their songs kind of run on, though. Hello, Alexandra. My favorite thing from the new update, to be honest, I haven't even messed with anything from the new update. I've been too busy making a parking lot, which is kind of a shame. There's many parts that I've never actually used at all. Okay, so we got that stuff. Let's drag this down a little. Actually, no. I'll rotate it. That's fine. My favorite food? Probably, oh, that's a tough one. Either chicken tikka masala, which is a curry from India, or chicken Penang curry, which is Thai curry. That's my favorite food. Is Rat Pack? Yes, Raptor is one of my great friends. He's a great YouTuber. You guys go check him out. He just got his silver play button. I'm really happy for him. He's a great person. Yes, I remember you, Sasadre. You were here last week, I believe. Yes, there should definitely be more themes in the future. I'm waiting for that Asian theme to make core build go quicker, but I had to hand build everything. Hello, Noah. I need something. I mean, this is the elevator shaft. It's relatively plain. Let's add some more details to it. Maybe it's not in this column. How's my singing? Subpar is probably the best way I would describe my singing. I'm not. No, you guys don't want me to sing a song. I will lose subscribers faster than ever. I'll line that up. I ain't gonna sing. My brother's the singer, not me. I can't do that. I can paint you a picture, but it's definitely not worth 1,000 words. My favorite video game ever? I don't really have one, I don't think. You'll give me a cookie if I sing? It will probably be stale by the time it reaches me, so I think I will currently pass. Thank you for the offer, though. I do like cookies. Let's get those lines to actually match up a little bit better. Am I a cat or dog person? Technically a dog person. I have a cat right now. It's my girlfriend's. He's a 20-pound Maine Coon. But moving gears in the shaft, I could. It will make some noise, which is probably pretty cool. I mean, but no one's really going to see in the shaft. Hold on, can you guys hear this? Bye, Xander. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, nice little click. Am I going to upload this? All my live streams become visible again every Friday. I should put an uplight on the... Yes, probably. You're right. An uplight there would look pretty cool. Let's do that. I'm also going to add these. Let's make it orange. Oh boy, that clicking noise. When I make the shaft taller, that's going to be pretty loud over time. Some up and down buttons on the elevator? Sure. ATM between the gap. The ATM, I think... I mean, I could. I mean, no one will go to it, but... it's possible, I guess. I don't know. Man, I wanted the double ATM. Hitboxes, you're so lame. I can't get it centered. That's gonna bug me if it's there. Wouldn't... once all the parking is done? A full theme park. So, if you guys take a look, you can see parking's gonna be about 1/3 of the map, and then the other 2/3 is going to be a park. It's gonna have a few specific theme set areas. Not quite sure exactly what yet. Bye, Joel. Thanks for stopping by. Anyways, let's add that uplighting, because I like that idea. Just like that. Put barriers so cars don't hit the elevators. I'll add that. Well, yeah, I can do that. We can just do that now. That's perfectly fine. In fact, I was thinking about using these as barriers, because if I turn them upside down and sync them, they do look like those barriers that you see along these areas. Why do I want a large parking lot? Because there's going to be a lot of guests. So it makes sense to have a large parking lot to me. The barriers do emit light. I was hoping they were triggerable. Here, let's see if it looks weird just by turning the lighting off real quick. You know, the light they emit is so minor. It's not that bad. So I think that works out fine. Control box in the middle of the elevators, maybe. Asian theme? No, I'm not. There will be an Asian themed. Main Street, I think I might be kind of more standard. Just a standard kind of classic Main Street. But there will be an Asian theme in there for sure. Let's add some pipes. Things running along here. For interest's sake. And then some type of console, you say? Make a European theme? I would like to. I'm still kind of deciding exactly what I want. Where is the little TV screen? Don't tell me that's in buildings. Don't remember it being in buildings. I wonder, can I fit this in here? It's kind of like the elevator shaft. I mean, really, there's no point. No one's gonna see it. Make a Dutch theme? That would be cool. Yes, I'll number the floors. That is a must. I have to design the first floor first. How long have I been playing Planet Coaster? Since Alpha 1 on its initial release. Filters, sci-fi. Oh, it is in buildings. That's weird. Maybe some maintenance-esque terminals back there. My favorite build so far that I've done or other people have done, because, well, I can just answer both. My favorite build so far that I've done is probably my Renaissance Fair Park, because it's my first and only completed park. A favorite build that another person's done is something, I'm pretty sure Silveret's Asian build. Just because I love the Asian theme that he came up with. Thanks, Ethan, for that wonderful, in-depth question. You can go ask your mom. Okay. So, up arrows, right? I think people wanted some up arrows and things, so let's go to the scenery. My real name is Alex. That is my real name. Let's... world axis, so everything can be lined up straight. How old am I? I am 27 years old. I need to add a shape behind this so it makes some sense that there's this additional panel here. And we'll just color it a kind of a darker gray. These are really big triangles though. Favorite food? Already answered that question. Sadly, I don't think I'll do the same question twice. Sorry if you missed the answer. Should be a movie theater in the park? That'd be cool. Sure. I mean, basically building a mall. Thanks, Potato. I'm glad you like the videos. I think I'm gonna make the background one off-white to match the door a little bit. Do I like turtles? Turtles are cool. Probably my best friend's favorite animal. That one. An overview. Okay, this is all that's done. Look, we have emptiness. Overhead view. Amazing. Green fields of nothing. We'll get there. Sadly, starting over cost me a lot of time. But we're making things bigger and better than ever. Let's add some more pillars. Because I feel like this is going to be a heavier garage. Thanks, Heatshot Gaming. Now the question becomes, where does the elevator go? Do I just put it back here? The cars for today or the other day? We've already made some cars. I think back, no, that won't work when I scale it upwards. Here? Can a car make that turn still? I think so. When did I start making the parking lot? I started making it about a week ago. That's when I started. Yeah, I think this is fine. Yes, I know, I still need to make an ice cream truck. I need to make many vehicles. I mean, this is not enough to fill out my parking lot. This is a small percentage of what we need. White lines, you mean these white lines here? These wonderful white lines that I have pre-established and need to transfer over? Yes. Can you take the wall back and add more shape to the outside building? You mean like, put it inwards like that? So we get a little bit of a jut here? I think that's what you're talking about. 110 people watching. Well, thank you for the updates, Sandre. And that is cool. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Have I played Transport Fever? I have. I have a small series on it. On the channel. I enjoyed it. Make some sports cars. Eventually, sure. By the way, do really like adding things to the side of the building, so that was a great suggestion. It's all about adding that little layer of depth every now and then. We'll seal that off. Something like that will look cool. When I copy that upwards, make a Lamborghini. That's probably a little too small and intricate for the size that I'm building in. Make a video on RTC1. Never played RTC1. I don't know much about it. Besides it being one of the first. How long do my builds take? If it's a one-off build, 4 hours or so. Like one of those coaster stations that you've seen on the channel. Those are about a 4-hour build. Put a plant in the middle of the elevator. Well, we need access to the terminals. So I don't know about adding a plant there. And where did my lights go? Okay, well, obviously the floor height changed, so I need to... Oh, boy. My grid spacing changed or something with this. So we'll have to repave some of this. Let's go this way. Bop. Bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. I am thinking about starting maybe a Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 series. If people would be interested in seeing that. I can delete those. They were kind of on the outside. Outside looking inside. Oh, Pink Floyd. Okay. Copy this over there. No, RCT2 isn't a good idea. Why not? Why not? Can you make 2 Planet Coaster videos a week? That's generally what I do. I usually shoot for 3. Just been too busy. Hello from France. Hello. Ugh, the spacing on all these blocks are so wrong. Alright, let's see if I can't just fix that now. Yep, okay. And there we go. Nah, I wouldn't do the scenarios. Like, as interesting it is to do a scenario, for me, those single player kind of moments are a little hard to record. Because, I don't know, I feel like I want to make my own thing. Oh, great. Another person from the Netherlands. Welcome. I do like me some Netherlands. Make Uthris great again? Didn't know I ever wasn't great, but thanks for your concern. Okay, repavement effort is complete. Yes, RTC World, in my opinion, wasn't good. Too many different hands on that project. They didn't make anything cohesive, in my opinion. Okay. Let's see. What do I need to make next? I need to make the entryway, which I think will probably be on this corner. It's kind of the most open section. Definitely opening it up to have the entrance and exit kind of port. Arrow going this way. I'm not quite sure how all the parking's going to fit in here. Do I play any instruments? No, not anymore. I know a little bit of piano and very little guitar. It's bugging me that these things are just kind of floating there, so I'm going to have to drag this down. I don't know why I'm moving it on my template and not the actual thing that's there, but I need the template to be updated anyways. You play piano? That's great. Piano is a wonderful instrument. Very kind of easy to get into, but very kind of hard to master in my opinion. Okay. Your elevator looks from Prey? I haven't played Prey yet. How is that? Oboe is best instrument. Best instrument is hobo. Oboe. Oboe. Let's put this piece over here so it's out of the way. Take a look. Okay, that's still functional. As a test. No, I cannot pronounce that, Jesse. I no idea. I'm gonna keep away from politics on this stream. This is just a test, by the way. I want to make sure things are lining up correctly before I move forward. Do I play SimCity? Not anymore. Emergency staircase? The staircase is over here. It's just not attached to the building yet. We need to find a good spot for it. Think about one on each side. Would probably be good. Maybe one here. And then another one probably just next to the elevator. City Skylines? Yes, I need to start a series on that. I've been gathering mods, but I'm a little worried that the next update will break them, so I'm kind of holding off for now. And I also need to make a custom map. Undo, 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 and undo. Make a water theme park as your next build. If there are more water rides, I would love to. How much does having your build viewed by people affect the construction process? Not much when it's just me recording for the speed build. Thanks to Sandre for stopping by. Live streaming, it just slows me down more so than anything. But your guys' suggestions help me a lot because there's plenty of things that I forget, like you know, details, other miscellaneous things. Ready for Alpha 17 to start a Rimworld series? Yeah, sure. Balcony for plants? Parking garage. I don't know about plants on a parking garage. Maybe. If they want to be super, super fancy about it. Thanks, Allison. Make a crash site on the highways? Maybe. I'm thinking about making a police car today. Or a security vehicle of some kind. We could also make like a security golf cart. Because I think that would be hilarious to have. What did you miss? Not much. Just chilling, hanging out. Yeah, it's kind of like mall cops, in essence. In the other garage, can you make a hole with a tree? Don't quite know what you mean by that. Thanks for stopping by, Headshot Games. And everyone gets to go eat at the same time. It must be lunchtime. Oh wait, it's noon. So, food somewhere must be had. Yes, little rooms like that I think is a must. We're gonna eliminate some of this stuff here. This is gonna be the entrance and exit point, I think. Definitely a bit wider than the previous one. Is 1010 there? Hello from Malaysia. Welcome to the stream. A courtyard? No, the parking garages are too small to do that. Make segways? Yeah, that would be pretty funny. Really, they should have added segways to the game. That's what the security guards should have been riding on. Because we all know no one walks anymore. Finally get to catch the stream. Well, welcome to the stream. Run a river through the park? Sure. They probably don't have the scooters just simply because we have staircases. You'd have to make ramps everywhere to accommodate the scooters. What do you think the most... What do I want most in the next update of Planet Coaster? More. Just more. Give me more tile sets. Different themes, probably. Yeah, so you guys asking the same question. I'm gonna have themes based off countries, because it's the Odyssey, Alpine Odyssey, and Odyssey, of course, being kind of more relatable to, like, say, Homer's Odyssey. So traveling around and on a big journey is kind of the overarching theme. How long until the first coaster? Quite a while. Water slides is a cool thing to be added to the game. That would be great. I agree. Alright, let's attach our staircase. Something's not right with you. I don't know what. Is it that? No. Okay, no, it's supposed to be a double wide. Okay. It just looks weird. Maybe because all these other things are in the way a little bit. Do I play any games from the RCT franchise? Not really. You know, I'm gonna paste this down. It's a little bit more cohesive if I do that. Oh, thanks, Big Tall Man. No, Raptor is great. He makes some great content. Great friend. I'd need to get back into Farming Sim. I really do. When will the episode about this be up? Well, the stream will come up on Friday. Tuesday, I'm hoping to get all these garages done if we don't finish it on stream today. And if we do, I'll try and get some parking lots done. But there's a lot of little things I have to make. I need to go ahead and actually rough in our parking spot lines as well. And I think the lines are essentially one in. So something like that. Make a waterfall? Eventually, sure. Welcome back, Sam. Now I get the feeling this is gonna be too wide of a parking spot. I'm gonna have to move a car over just to verify. More rock types? Yep, more rock types would be great. More bushes, I think, would be good too. We need more fauna. Here, let's get a copy of the sedan and see if this parking spot's too wide. It's a little wide. We'll have to bring it in a little bit. World axis move. Not there, and about there. You know, I should probably be measuring this out, but I'll eyeball this one just to see. Do I watch anime? I love anime. I read more manga than watch anime, to be honest. Because it takes me less time to read what's going on, and there's less filler. That's a little bit more accurate. Which anime do I watch? Ghost in the Shell. I mean, the classics. I haven't watched many of the new ones. Oh, a visibility option for each building. Then you can create buildings for festival decorations to turn it on and off when needed. That'd be cool if there were actually seasons and times passing in the game. They would have to add that first to make that really a good functionality. And every time you toggle it, loading in would probably lag and kill the game a little bit. Mod support is probably needed. I don't know when they're going to get to it, though. Need to make this a bit longer. Thanks, Big Tall Man. I'll get there eventually. I'm not too worried about it right now. Do I know One Piece? Yes. I don't really like it a whole lot. Not one of my go-to ones. It's a little too basic of a story, to be honest. Is this messed up? Like, why are these so different? Easter eggs? Yes, I'll be adding Easter eggs. Parade floats? Maybe we can do some parade floats going down the main street. People would be clipping through it. It would look a little weird. But possibly. See these. Yeah, I don't need those. I can yeah, look at that. That's pretty close parking. That looks pretty good. I don't know what's up with the grid system right now because it's being a big pain. Doesn't want to have anything line up. Trash cans inside the floats, they would be, that would be a lot of trash cans. In theory, you could do that. Alright, there is the first proper parking stop. Planet Coaster is way better than RCT World. Looks like an airport parking space, essentially, yeah. Let's add some lines to this thing here. In fact, I kind of copied this over a little early, so it's kind of screwing me a little bit. And orange lines to mark pedestrian pathways. That noise for the elevators, I still don't know if I like that or not. Do I like the Alien franchise? I avoid scary videos, games, movies. But yes, I have seen the original Aliens. It's a great movie. Little scary for me there. Did you have some dino bacon today? Nope. Don't really even know what that is. Favorite book? The Gap series by Stephen R. Donaldson. This is probably my favorite book series. Next to that's probably The Ranger's Apprentice. Forget the author's name, but he is from Australia, I believe. Hey, that lonely gamer. What would I do if the next update introduced car parks? Probably strangle Sam Denny. Yeah, that sounds like what I would do. But it would be a great feature, and they should add it. So, if they do that, that would be much appreciated. Do I have any experience with stalkers? No, I'm not popular enough to have stalkers. There, and I think this one's gonna have a double. Yes. What's your future plans for stores? I don't know. I'll have to figure something out. I want to definitely theme them really well, make sure they have interiors and things. That's one thing that kind of bugs me with other people's builds. A lot of people will have a storefront. They'll make this really beautiful building. And I know it's hard to do things in Planet Coaster to do interiors. But that extra effort for me is almost a necessity. Because I want to see people actually go inside the park. In park transport, I kind of want to have the train. We've already done the monorail before. You like the sound from that gear? Yeah. It's definitely a noise. Alright, we're gonna try and move this as one piece, but we'll see how well these line up. There we go. That's a little bit quicker. What PC do I have? My PC specs are in the About section of my YouTube channel. You can go read that there. I actually just upgraded, so if you want to see what an overly expensive computer is, will there be a special Alpine Gulpy shop? Maybe. Can I do a zoom out? I just did one. I kind of want to just keep working. As much as I appreciate you wanting to see, I need to just keep working right now. Here in a little bit, I'll zoom out for people who haven't seen. Yeah, the train's pretty great. Love to see it. If you say I like trains and train will smash through your house. Oh, okay. Cool. I'm on the 16th floor, so if a train manages to smash through my window right now, you know what? I'd be happy to have it happen. Because just the YouTube views alone from that would be spectacular. Why use mods if you see what just one guy does in vanilla? Well, mods will make things easier. Like, it won't be as custom. You don't have to do as much work to do custom things with mods. There will be an Alpine themed area, yes. But I named it more Alpine Odyssey, not due to it's going to be an Alpine themed park, but more so because it's the Alpine map. And Odyssey just means like Homer's Odyssey, so we'll see. But I should probably add a proper Alpine area. Otherwise, people might think it's weird. I need to copy this over to my template. That's what I'm doing. Don't think I'm just randomly making lines, even though I am. Cool. Because I need this template to work on the other parking garage. So as much that I can bring it over, the best. And here, and slide that down, slide this over. Forgot to ask how's my day. My day is okay. Do I have any pets? I have a 20-pound cat. So yes, I have a pet. It's my girlfriend's cat. I could take him or leave him, really, but I'm kind of stuck with it, apparently. Speaking of logos, did Frontier ever say that they were bringing that into Planet Coaster? I think they did respond to some sort of Reddit post about that. Forget the exact details. I know they said it was hard to do because they convert files to save on space, and right now they can't really support it. At least that's what I believe, from my understanding, is what they said. This is Alpine Odyssey, yes. And I can zoom out here for a moment. You guys can see a lot more parking than the previous version. You can see a lot more outdoor parking spots. There are definitely more single kind of contained areas, which is fine. Do I have any moderators? No. As far as I know, my community is pretty good. You guys are not really causing any trouble, so I'm not really worried about moderators right now. How many subs do I want to reach at the end of this year? 1 million. So spread the word. I'm looking for about 990,000 more people. What do you think is the biggest map in Planet Coaster? They're all the same size. So all of them are the biggest map. This is my favorite map. I love the mountains in the background, the lakes, the water. It's the most interesting to me. I just kind of wish there was more types. Make some garbage bins? Yeah, oh, eventually, sure. Thank you, Epic Coaster Dragoneer. The entrance in the corner, it's not that bad. For me, since I'm making a roadway kind of thing, I'll be able to very easily just make this into some sort of tunnel entrance. And then the entrance itself, where people are coming out, will be this metro station. So My entrance is right here. This is going to be the entrance to the park. This is this bus depot, metro depot kind of entrance way. I have to make some sort of building there. And then the park is going to go straight a little bit, curve at a 45-degree angle, and then go straight again, and there'll be just things off that main road. Oh my goodness, it is Mr. Camel. Camel, you should be in the desert right now. Or an oasis. I think you would prefer to be in an oasis. How's it going, Rudy? Okay, let's go with, I need some more different things. Actually, let's delete that. I need a blue version of the parking spot for handicapped. If I learned anything from the last time. One day away from University Oasis. That'd be great. 200 people wouldn't use 150 cars because you would expect people to not show up just once. Minimum, probably 1 car per 2 people would be the absolute maximum. So 200 people would be 100 cars. But you expect people to come into theme parks probably in groups of 2 to 6. So take the median, 4 people per car, and 200 people would be a nice simple 50 cars. Some sort of street art? That'd be cool. Do collab with the camel? Maybe, if he wants. Sure. Oh, yeah. I love my Christmas vacation car. Or National I forget the movie name now at this point. But the parking lot's pretty cool. I think it's going to be way better than before. Let's get this spaced out. Sadly, since all the parking lots are a little different from each other, I'm going to have to do a lot of kind of custom, very slow, monotonous line work in each one. Kind of a shame. Elevators in the elevators too? Sure, I can add a speaker real quick. Where are those at? Oh my goodness, is it playing polka music? Traveling organ? No. No. So how's another brick in the mall going? Haven't played it since the last time I recorded it. We'll maybe mess with the music a little bit more, but something like, you know, exciting, maybe to build anticipation. Kind of wish I could. I've actually never messed with any of these, so it's gonna take me a little bit to find. Elemental orchestra, sure. Okay, that's little too tense. Journey to Planet Coaster, let's try that. stream another brick in the mall sometime? Sure. Can you take the icings to make those up and down icons a little smaller? Let's take a look at the icing. Is there a specific? I mean, not really. They're actually pretty large if you look at them. The audio of the game is low? Hold on. See if that's a little bit better. Yeah, I think the icing is just a little too... Yeah, no, this is the smallest art shapes that I'm using. Everything's like really tiny at the moment. Like this is about the size of a archer. So you can see the scale of everything. You sound like Brian Regan at times. It's a compliment because he is funny. Yeah, don't know who he is, but thanks. Yeah, I don't want to over. I mean, like, who's really gonna sit there and look at the inside of my parking garage? You know what I mean? Like, this thing's gonna be 4 stories of parking. He's a comedian and goof. Well, sounds like me. So maybe I am him. Let's copy these over. For the Bear and Alpha will look at it? Yes, well, they look at everything. Is Planet Coaster dying off? No. At least not in my opinion. It's by far the one thing that gets me views on YouTube. Oh, the exit signs? Those exit signs, I believe, are using the tip of the cone piece as a pixel. So, if you take a look at the art shapes and you go to rounded and take the smallest extra cone, I'm pretty sure you can make a pixel out of this, essentially, and do little shapes out of them. This is the smallest you can go. I'm actually kind of thinking on getting on Discord a little bit, but I don't know. You were bored and now you're subbed? Well, thank you for the support. Hope you guys enjoy the content. If you're new, what is Discord? It's voice over IP, essentially, kind of chat room. Thanks, Spot Hero. All the way down, just like that. Okay, so no parking in between those pillars. When the elevator on the ground floor only have the up arrow, since maybe there's a basement. How do you not know, Stu? Maybe there's maintenance down there. There could be a basement. I'm just not gonna build it. You on? Am I on Discord with Johnny 5? No. I'm not. You see, Stu? You see, now you're arguing with me and making me look silly. Good job. You win. You win, Stu. You win YouTube. I should just quit. Thanks, Rudy. Have a good dinner, man. What kind of keyboard do I use? What kind is this? This is a Hermes P1. It's a gaming mechanical keyboard. Brand new. Yes, the go-kart track. I do want to have the go-kart track eventually go along the main road, so it looks like we have traffic, but we'll see. Make stoplights inside the parking building? That's kind of unnecessary. What is the point of making a parking? Well, because I have cars over here. As you can see, we have cars. We're going to be building maybe one or two more today as well. Click, clack, click. Yeah, if you guys want it. Here, let me just hold this closer to the microphone. There you go. And look at all this wonderful clicking noise. Underground Gulpy shop, and well, if I put shops over here, guests will want to go through there, and considering the roads are pathways, they'll just be walking on the roads. I don't want that, so I'm going to keep it separate. Yes, ASMR. I should make an ASMR video. I might actually gain subscribers. I can also add some parking spots maybe now. This might have to be parallel parking. ASMR keyboard clicking. Fidget spinners. I don't know anything about them because I am 27 years old. Why would I need a fidget spinner? Let's copy these all the way down. We have some parking spots finally. Look at us. Will the cars fit? Yes, the cars fit in these. It has been measured and found one thing. Only problem is it's a little bit of an awkward size. Well, if it has a legit use, that's great. I literally know nothing about them besides people talking about them here over the last day. Is this parking like the one that was before? A little bit. I mean, it's similar. There'll be more parking. Sadly, the first floor is kind of limited on parking because the entrance and exit way kind of take up a lot of space, but I do want to add a lot more. I've looked at all your videos looking for your system specs. Go to the About section of my YouTube page. System specs are there. Question is, can I get some extra spots in here? Maybe. I don't like how that's lining up though. It's not really the best streamlined parking lot in the world. They have cars now? No, I had to make some. We'll be making some later. You guys will be able to suggest what kind of cars we add to our fleet. And we'll go from there. Yeah, that's probably about all the parking I can fit on the first floor. And even then, it's completely unrealistic. Do I believe in the flying spaghetti monster? He's out there somewhere, I'm sure. Thanks, Kelly. Will I make a fast food restaurant where they can sit down? I will try to. They might not be able to sit down, but I'm gonna try and do interiors on all my buildings. Delivery vans are a must. Tea. I don't like tea. How's the stream? How long the stream's gonna go for? Probably for another hour or two. The park logo on them. Yes, that's what I want to do. For GT as well, maybe. Do I follow the Koala Beach series? A little bit, yep. When I have time, I'll sit down and watch it. So that is floor number 1. Could you save our park and share it? I'm going to share the park in 2 phases. So the park is going to be shared when the parking lot is done. And then you guys will be able to build a park attached to this parking lot and interact with it in different ways. I'm kind of interested to see what people do with a pre-made parking lot. 2, I'll share it when it's complete as well. So those are the only 2 times I'll upload the parking lot. Or park. It's basically a parking lot right now, though. Make a series in Planet Coaster only about Workshop fan-made. As much as I don't like those. I do, but I don't. They're necessary to potentially... A flying DeLorean should be first. I've already made one in Scrap Mechanic if you want to see what my attempt at a DeLorean looks like. I made one. And it flies. How big will my park be? The whole map. What happened to Corrales on Koala Beach? I don't know. I'm not part of the series. I think he just became too busy. So, it's one of those things. It happens. A school bus? People have suggested school bus. School bus might be on the list. Yeah, Raptor is streaming today as well. He should be. Drive the truck you were in last night with me. Hey, don't bash Corrales. This is a nice, friendly place. Come on, guys. Let's just test again, make sure this tile set is working and is repeatable. The spacing on that's wrong. Don't know why. Thanks for stopping by, Epic Gamer. Is that really in flat? It feels like my grid's off by like literally a centimeter. You can see that gap there. Or it's just the block going through. No, it's off. Monorail station in the parking building. Monorail station, maybe eventually. Not really super high on my priority list, though. Vans, I need to make some vans. Hey, SPR Ridley, how are you? I keep saying SPR, then Ridley? It's SP Ridley. I need to work on that. It's like I read the 3 letters and then add Ridley onto it. So I think that's how tall the first parking lot's gonna be. It's gonna be 4 tall. And I have to delete that floor in between each level and yada yada. 2 and there we go. Hey, really? Last week I mentioned about maybe getting on and you can chat. Do you want to do that today, or you just want to hang out and chat? And I still need to download the thing you made for me. I still need to do that. I haven't done it yet. Are you still going to do the bus stations? Yes, bus stations are a must. There will be 4. 3. 4. 3? 3. What kind of rides will I have? A lot. Just a lot. Hold on 1 second. I think my cat went inside my bedroom. Gotta reach the door. Okay. Hey, come on. There you go. Ugh. Have you ever done a park where you do the train first and work around it as a self-imposed challenge? Go to the live stream room, Spridley. Or Spridley? Now I'm just saying words. Come down to the live stream because I'm actually streaming. I'm not just in general chat. Hotels, resort, maybe. Hey, how's it going? Okay, I need to mess with your audio 1 second. I don't know. SB Ridley is really quiet on my end. And I'm just hearing basically nothing.
Now it's...
Yeah, it helps when you plug in your microphone.
Yes. I actually have to switch one thing of the microphone and I didn't remember.
Yeah, how to use microphone. Step 1, plug in.
Plug in, yeah. How are you?
I'm well. How are you doing, man?
I'm actually making stuff in Planet Coaster right now also.
You play Planet Coaster too? No.
Yeah. Oh my god, I didn't know that. I'm new on this game.
Yeah, no one's heard of it. It's a new game.
I'm actually liking a lot the parking lot you're building.
Oh, thanks.
It's pretty cool actually, with the elevators and everything.
Yeah, no, I've learned a lot from the first one. Now I just gotta get arrows in here.
Did you have the building in your first version?
Yeah, I had 2 with a bridge connecting them and like ramps and everything, lights.
Oh, so you're still making stuff from the other version?
Yeah, I had the parking lots done. Are you on a... Can you go to push talk though?
Ah, okay. Well, sorry.
No, you're fine. What's my favorite candy? Kit Kat bar. Duh. Oh, Kelly, you gotta go. Okay. Well, thanks for stopping by. Yes, thank you. Have you seen the giant Kit Kat bar? Probably isn't healthy for me if I saw a giant Kit Kat bar. So no, haven't seen it. I'm gonna have to use the...
I suppose your computer is working really good.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. Like even on Cora, where I have like 150,000 parts, I get 60 FPS.
Wow. And in 180 screen resolution.
Full.
Wow. Actually, do you know if they've taken out 4K?
Don't know. I don't run at 4K.
I know, but I usually used 4K to take like screenshots because you could downsample them and take out all the Yagis. And actually they have taken out that option.
Well,
Or
that's
I don't
weird.
know. I don't find it anymore. That's what's weird.
Combine the arrows. Yes, I will be making a combination arrow just now.
I know nobody can run the game at 4K, but I was using it only for
Oh, you
taking
got to
pictures.
get your pretty pictures in.
Yeah.
Everyone, sorry I didn't introduce you. This is SP
Oh,
Ridley.
hello
He
guys.
does some cool stuff on Planet Coaster as well.
Yeah, some stuff only.
No, the detail you do in your sculptures are pretty amazing. You should make cars.
Thank
In
you.
fact, I need cars. Make some cars.
I actually don't know if I could make cars because I know how to make sculptures of people, but cars.
It's a
And
box with
actually,
wheels.
yeah, but yours are really good right now. And I saw this morning on Twitter some other cars by another
Yeah,
person.
I saw that and said they looked amazing on there.
Yeah, and those look really good.
Yeah, like I'm a little jealous. Um, See, now when I make my supply vans, I have something to strive for and beat. So I probably won't
Yeah,
be able to because this is. It looks like too many parts for what I'm going for, but they look amazing.
they look
Actually,
really
I'm gonna
good.
bring that up. I want to show the stream a little bit because that deserves some attention. Let's go to Twitter. Tweets and replies. Hey, here, you guys can see this. This is some really great vehicles. Vehicles have been really popular lately, like parking lots as well,
Yeah.
which is great.
Actually, I'm seeing that people are striving to make super realistic parks, but not only parks, like the utilities of the parks, like the parking lots and the parts behind the decorations in theme park, like these houses where you hide all the stuff that you don't want the people to see.
Yeah. And I plan on doing the same. Like I want to make like maintenance roads, like the roads in the back, maybe staff parking behind some of them.
Oh, nice.
And like some large cargo depots. Now, like everything I'm planning is almost like too much because I have a feeling I'm just gonna run out of room. But I have a feeling also it's gonna be 2 years before I'm done.
That's true. That's actually true. But the parking lot, it's already looking super good. I don't know if you will have too much space for the theme park itself, but the parking lot is good.
Well, we'll see. I mean, like I make very compact things, so.
Oh,
And it seems like most people want a long series, anyways.
yeah. So people don't get bored.
They'll probably get bored after like the 5th store. It's like, you're making another same building? Yes.
You're making an interior because interiors take a lot of time actually.
Oh, they're such a pain, but worth it. Like they don't even have to be like completely out detailed. I just want to see the people go through the doorway and then out the doorway.
I'm actually building right now the train station.
For your Mario one?
No, for the Lake Towers Park one, the realistic one with Spanish architecture.
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet.
I have 6 episodes, I think, or 7 episodes. I don't know how many more. I made like a huge station with that. It's supposed to be a station with a hotel.
After 4 years, what I'm gonna do next?
I'm
I
not
don't
going
know.
to do the hotel interior because I'm not crazy, but it's supposedly to be a hotel facade.
Oh, that's nice.
And then and now I'm making the station the station interior inside the huge building. and I'm looking at some photos of Universal, of the Harry Potter stuff at Universal, to see how they made the station interior.
Yeah, it always helps to have reference images like that.
Hmm.
Like, I think a lot of people are actually afraid to look up references for things.
Oh, here's a tip. They don't need to be afraid. They actually super useful to look for references.
Well, it's super useful. Like, as an artist, like, I understand because, like, I've made master copies of paintings. Like,
Yeah,
just to learn. And so...
exactly. You are learning, like, even if you are copying a little bit, you're actually learning for your future stuff. And in the future, you will even the like people that draw and things need references at the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Now,
Which is
unless you're like Frank Frazetta, who's a very famous like
yeah,
comic book artist, like that man was just crazy. But
yeah. If you are super good, you don't need references anymore.
like there are stories of him like doing some sort of comic book drawing, and then it's like, I've never drawn a rabbit before, and then he just does it. Just doesn't care.
So someone was asking if I could recreate Speed Monster from Tusenfryd, Norway. What's that? Tusenfryd, Norway. Let me see. Let me look for it and see if I can.
I think I need to copy this one here.
Oh, it's a coaster.
I don't build coasters in Planet Coaster. It's very weird. Like I've
Yeah,
built stations and like everything else, but coaster, no.
I actually don't make coasters. Oh, I've made some of them, but I'm not like, for example, Silver Red or Adfo that make a lot of coasters and stuff.
Well, especially things with custom supports. Like I just don't have the time.
I'm going to try to make something with custom supports, but I don't know if I don't know when I'm going to arrive to that moment in my park. Oh my god, no, I'm probably don't know how to make this coaster. Wow.
What coaster is it?
Speed Monster. It's cool.
Hmm.
It seems to be a launched from Italy. It looks.
Is that the like F1 one?
Yeah, the F1.
Oh, okay.
Speed Monster. Okay.
I'm actually surprised I could recall that because I've literally seen it once.
Okay, it's Italy. Let's see if it's Italy. Speed Monster roll for database. I think it's Italy. Yeah. It's an Italian
Okay.
hydraulic launch.
Some people want farming simulator park.
Farming
That'd be
simulator farm.
weird. I already get like comments saying it's like, why aren't you making something functional?
And an FS17, I suppose that's some type of plane.
Farming sim.
Farming simulators. Whoa.
Yeah.
I actually don't play Farming Simulator. I'm more into Planet Coaster.
But yeah,
because I really like theme
this
parks.
is technically functional. Like it has a purpose
Yeah, playing a lot.
ish.
I have like 800 hours or something like that. Let me see. 867 hours
On what?
on Planet Coaster.
Yeah, I don't know how many I have.
You can look on Steam.
347.
Oh, 300. That's a bunch.
That's not 800.
Yeah.
Have I given motorcycles
And
place
that's
to park
actually
yet?
without
Not yet.
counting
I need to.
Alpha. In Alpha is...
Does this park have a theme? Yes, it will have a theme.
353 hours. Holy shit. Okay, that's... It's more than 1,000 hours for me.
No, I don't think a roundabout's gonna make sense gaming. Like this isn't Britain, and then also it's too Like the road layout is very kind of linear. A roundabout wouldn't work.
Yeah, roundabouts are more European. There's actually a lot of roundabouts in the entrance of theme parks here.
Ooh, people want bike racks. That would be cool. I should make like a covered bike rack area.
Oh, yes.
Like Japan has some really cool bike rack kind of covered areas as well. Okay, let's copy these lines. It's tough to try and consider like where the people are walking in a parking lot.
Yeah.
And make sure they're safe.
Oh, yes. Actually, I was thinking, are you going to let people walk in the parking lot?
No.
No,
Like,
that
well,
wouldn't.
like I could. Like, technically the path is hooked up, but there's no store here, so the AI will never let them come here, essentially.
Actually, there's a thing to make them come without stores and things. The how it's called, the entertainment spot.
Oh, like the little
The
star?
rock. Yeah, the star. That actually, if you put it, it seems to attract guests.
Yeah, but then they're going to be walking on the road.
Yeah, and they were going to be bored and.
Where's the air conditioning? Parking garages don't get air conditioning. There'll be ventilation, because fumes and things.
And if they're on the ground, they're usually a little bit more fresh. Because everything on the ground it's a little bit more cold.
Yeah.
And that's why people lived in caves in prehistoric times.
Some people want speed bumps. That'd be cool. I always feel like I go into the wrong menu to find something. I wish there was a menu that combined the building tab and scenery tab, so when I search, it just does both.
Because, and it's, I don't know, I don't understand why the lights, there are some lights in one section and some lights in the other. Like, I understand the idea of the lights in the building section are for attaching to buildings, and the lights from the scenery section are like normal stuff, normal lights in streets, but
Bye, Silja. Thanks for stopping
some
by.
of the lights could be attached to buildings.
Pedestrian walking is white lines, I think. Across streets, yes. In parking garages, they tend to be this yellow kind of striped area because it's a little bit more stark. And parking garages are a little special. They're not so much street driving.
And then there's no in scenery but icing in buildings and things like that. And it's why?
Because for those gingerbread houses that everyone makes so much.
No, the icicles.
Oh,
so you have the icicles in buildings, but the snow in scenery. And it's like, couldn't be everything in the same category.
We should add maintenance parking. That would be cool.
I need to make an archway for the roof. And now is when I say, damn, we don't have glass.
Yeah, that's something that we're kind of really missing out on.
Maybe I leave it without like anything. I just make the framework of the window in the arch, but I don't put anything inside the framework.
I saw Sylv retweeted some sort of glasswork someone was working on for a shop. That looked good.
But it was like transparent?
Or was it a live stream? I'm trying to remember. I saw it today. He was using icing to like make it look like glass.
Ooh.
But there was actually nothing in between the icing bits.
Oh.
Yeah. I think he was making like a soda shop. So the glass kind of looked like bubbles, you know, on the side.
Yes.
We got a fire exit. We got staircases. So that's essentially the fire exit. I need to add another location. Can't really expect people to walk all the way to that corner every time, so we'll just copy this, I think right here, to be honest. And hop. Get rid of that and that.
I love you, like you have even the stairs thingy and everything.
Oh, like inside the stairwell?
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to add the railings? I forgot to do that apparently.
That's actually a crazy attention to detail.
You should totally go for maximum realism and make the parking
And the elevator,
expensive.
wow.
Yeah, I should totally make the parking about $100 an hour. New York style parking right there. Really, for a parking garage, this doesn't have many parking spots, which is a little concerning, but...
It's actually only for the people who paid fast passes. Fast passes, no, how do you say? Season passes.
Pretty much. Oh, Kelly's a New Yorker. I'm sorry you had to pay so much. But then again, I live in DC. My rent is stupid.
Okay, how do I do this?
I'm pretty sure that's the question everyone asks themselves when they start a building. It's like, okay, so what am I doing?
Yeah, and actually when I'm recording it's even worse because I usually stop the recording and then I make something, if I don't know if it's going to work and I don't record that and then it works and I say, I had to record this.
Yeah.
And the time lapse is just
All broken up and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've run into the same thing. It's like, I'm placing trees for the next 2 hours. I'm not recording that.
But then you see that maybe the placing trees should have been in the time lapse.
Oh, thanks for stopping by, Nellerin.
Like
Hope you have fun packing.
I'm going to do some tests, and if it works with a little, I'm going to record.
Put the staircase back here. Because the parking space... You're right. What I'm going to do is actually, for the first floor, I'm going to remove these parking spaces.
Where's the metal words?
And then for the second floor... The first floor is the problem one, because there's the entrance and exit, and that really dynamically changes the layout of a lot of things.
Nope. Iron, maybe?
So the second floor, I want to try and have parking along this back wall, because there's more spots here than along this wall. And so if I can get parking along here, and then middle parking here, all the way down, that would be best. I just need to try and get as much parking spots inside as possible. Is this angled? Why does this look weird? Forced perspective, maybe? Oh my goodness, that is so trippy. Why?
Why?
I'm looking at this hazard strip I have on the entrance to my parking garage, and it looks like it's angled, but it's the stripes of the lines messing with my perspective or something.
Yeah, I think it's a perspective trick more than...
Because it just looks like it's going sideways, and it's not. I don't know what's causing it. Okay. So I think this garage can be lifted up a floor, and then we can make floor number 2.
And now you duplicate everything.
Ooh, the lag from spawning that in was real. And we're gonna build it away from the building so that I can actually see what I'm doing. Yeah, people were saying it's the shadows. I think so as well. I don't need a parking attendant here because luckily the parking is paid for up there. So they don't necessarily need to be watched at the parking site itself. But a maintenance kind of shed nearby.
Cameras.
And cameras, yes.
Oh, have you added cameras actually
to the toll? Yeah. So I can click on the building now and go to camera view. It's actually really cool. It's one of my favorite things.
It's one of those small details. Actually, it looks super real.
Yeah. I think there's about 6 or 8 cameras on this thing. I will be adding disabled parking soon enough. I need to get the garages built first, though. The speakers by the elevators are so loud. Okay, I need to... Yeah, the parking garage is already 8,000 pieces. Copy all this over.
Nope, that's not right.
Do I want Planet Coaster to have real cars that the MPs use or something? Sure, that'd be cool.
But that's, yeah. I don't think it's something that it's really like needed in the game right now.
No, but anything that like adds an additional level of management, I think the game needs. Because right now the management side is just so vanilla.
Yeah, it's very, like Roller Coaster Tycoon games always have been really simple management games, not.
Yeah. I mean, it's listed in the casual category, so I don't expect them to ever really add crazy in-depth stuff.
Nah, I don't think stuff that, and actually if you really want stuff, you can play Parkitect. That actually plays a lot with things like food management and park, like that.
I was thinking about trying Parkitect again. I haven't tried it since like the first alpha. Okay, I can actually fit more parking now. That's great. There's room for it. Get rid of you, because you're going to affect traffic. And the nice thing about doing live streams like this is the fact that people get to actually see how long it takes to make something.
To make something, yeah. That's true because actually people.
That is correct, Stu.
It's super.
I just haven't built the price designs yet.
Stuff super fast. But no, that these things takes a lot of hours.
Mm-hmm. Oh, people want tire marks on the road? Oh boy, that's think there's anything I can use as a decal like that, is there?
I don't think so. Because not even art shapes, but that will be too much.
Can it color icing? Because it has a texture to it?
Oh, now I can see.
I think people are asking what the heck the speaker's noise is making. It's a little distracting. And a little loud.
The speaker, the music.
Yeah. I might be able to do tire noise, but... Or tire tracks. The part count would be too much. It's just too much. An alarm in the background? Oh, well, I live in the city, so that's probably just a police car going by or something.
Okay, this is wrong then. Ah.
A nursing station? People are suggesting things I've never considered. Like, it's just like, do I have room for that? I don't know. But once I lay out this upper parking level, I'm going to switch to building a vehicle, I think. And then we'll be taking votes on what to make next. Is there any vehicle that you would like to see, Ridley?
I would love to see like a bus.
I have buses.
Oh.
Have you not seen? Yeah, I thought you were there last week.
Yeah, but not. I was not there all the time. I don't know if I did see the buses at the end.
Here, I'll go over and take a look. The stream will be delayed a little bit, but. So this is currently what we have. We have our hatchbacks, we have our two-door sedans, Tacoma, Toyota truck.
Oh, the buses are super
and the
nice.
Buses.
You know what you could do? A sports car without, how do you say, the ceiling?
Convertible?
Yeah, convertible.
Sports cars are hard just because they're so angular.
Yeah, so sleek. Yeah.
It might be hard to do. I want to try and keep it family oriented first, so family vehicles, and then we might add specialized ones later on. But I'm thinking we need a security car, like not a police car, but like just security.
Yeah, the security one that goes like looking for people.
Electric car parking spaces with plugs. My park is kind of set more in like the late '90s. So electric cars might not be popular enough back then.
There's a very funny thing about Disneyland Paris when it was called Euro Disney.
Oh yeah.
And it was that they were telling that the seven dwarfs were actually going in the parking lot, and they were stealing stuff from the cars.
What? Those bastards. Bendy bus is probably too big for the road layout that I have. It's just too long of a bus. I agree, it's cool though.
Oh, the ones that we call caterpillar buses.
Yeah, it's like the...
Yeah, the ones that have like a thing in the middle.
Yeah, that material, that rubber material connecting the two.
I don't even know why they exist. Like, they are not really practical, I think.
We have a lot of them here in DC.
We had some in Valencia, but I haven't seen them anymore. They were only on the long routes.
Okay, new parking spaces to acquire.
Okay, I don't know what's happening here. What's happening here?
What has happened here?
Oh, I don't know. I'm moving some columns, and they are not matching anymore with the grid, and I don't know why.
That's weird.
Why it's thicker?
Try deselecting them and then reselecting the grid by using the tool.
It doesn't make a lot of sense.
Oh, people want a hippie van. That'd be cool.
Oh, hippie van. Scooby-Doo van.
That'd be an Easter egg I might make and hide it somewhere. Like, I want to make a DeLorean eventually. Just other little things I can hide in, like, the staff parking.
So I don't understand what's happening here, but it seems that doesn't work as intended.
But those things I'm going to make off camera and hide them so people don't know where they are.
They need to look for them.
Yeah, it's an Easter egg. It's not a here it is.
That's strange what ride coaster does with corners sometimes. Okay.
Probably should have gotten rid of these lines before just pasting a whole bunch of things over. Just make it hard for myself sometimes. Like, do you find yourself, like, building, like, super inefficient a lot?
Super inefficient.
Yeah, like, you'll do something and you're like, after you do it, you're like, oh, I could have built this twice as fast.
Yes. That's actually something that can happen to me.
Make the Knight Rider car? That would be cool. Anything pet related into the park? No pets allowed, sorry. I guess in theory I could add a petting zoo. But that's so specific and weird.
I think Disney actually has something for the animals. If you bring like a pet or something, so they can be inside a nursery room while you are in the park.
That's a little much for me.
Okay.
You know, I get the feeling these parking spaces are too close together, but it's whatever.
I don't think guests are going to say anything about them. I can't park my car. They are too tight.
Not enough benches to rest. Actually, really glad the like my parking lot doesn't have like a coaster rating attached to it.
Say, okay, I need now the iron stuff to make all things.
Why double lines between the spaces? That's just how the parking grid kind of worked and turned out. But, I mean, it's kind of a common thing. It's basically extra space for your vehicles. Okay, I think this will suffice. Please, billboards? I mean, I have some street signs, but they're not necessarily a billboard. Oh man, everyone wants me to make an ice cream truck. It has been like the most commented thing in the past week since my last live stream.
Like an ice cream truck that gets the ice cream to the theme park, or just a guy that comes with his ice cream truck to visit the theme park?
I don't know, to be honest. Both, probably.
And I suppose now I can. Okay, same thing as always.
A truck made out of ice cream? No. Just no.
Oops. It
Okay.
works? No, it doesn't work. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, no. It's not perfect.
Is it ever perfect, really?
I have a problem now.
Like if I had to stitch together so many things that have been off by like a pixel, I just don't even care anymore.
Yeah, but my station, I wanted to do a station that it's, how do you call it?
It will be 4 stories. The top
even,
level is going to
like,
be
it has the
the
even
roof
number
level, so we'll have that 4th
of
story.
archways. And now there are 9. So I can make what I wanted.
I might be able to make an actual building with a vendor inside of it that sells ice cream and cover it with an ice cream truck.
Yep.
It might be a little hard, but we'll see. That truck's gonna have to be pretty huge though. That's like a 4 meter by 4 meter building that it has to wrap around.
Okay, now I'm going to do 2, 3 in the middle. And I hope that works out.
Alright, now let's make the roof. Actually, no, I want that concrete. Oh man, when you get to like the one floor that changes from the rest of your template, and then you're just like, oh, I basically had to remake this. It's a little annoying.
I think the worst part is when you think you could like copy something and it's the same, and then you realize you really want the mirrored version of that thing.
Oh yeah, that's terrible.
And that means you need to make it from scratch. maybe? Please?
I think we have our parking garage.
Yeah. 3 floors.
First one. That's 4 floors if you include the roof parking.
Oh, yeah, the roof. How many cars per floor?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't know why I'm counting aloud. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40 per floor. The first floor has a little less. Apparently the elevator needs to go to the top floor. I'll have to make some sort of awning for it as well. Good afternoon, red, white, and blue. Oh, hello, Gears. What's up, Michael? How's everyone doing? Hope you guys are enjoying the stream for a little while. We're making some great progress. Some people are returning from lunch and dinner. That's cool.
The elevator stuff is amazing.
Really?
Yeah, I love elevators.
Thanks. I'm kind of glad I made them jut out of the wall a little bit. Makes them pop out a little bit more. Still a lot of parking line work to do, though. Which is odd, because it's actually, I think, my favorite thing to work on. I think it's because it's just relaxing. Alright, Stu, have fun at the refrigerator. Yes, that is the cheeky SP Ridley in the background.
Hello. Oh, Mineral Junction. He's the one that did the cars.
He is. He is the one that did the cars. I remember now. Yes, they were great. Great little vans.
Amazing vans. We actually were talking about them before.
Alright, staircase all the way up to... Arrows are wrong on the top floor? Oh, yeah. It's... Please, turn left here, off the building.
Please turn and die. Thank you.
Have a nice day. Okay, staircase, are they all working? Looks like they all work. Good.
And now I need some rulers. Because the archway is wrong. Okay, let's see. I'm using some ruler. The wooden plank.
Elevator needs a roof on top. I was hoping to have it open air and people just rope down, like fire pole down it. That'd be pretty funny. Is that?
Hello?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
How's it going?
What? Oh my Jesus.
You need to like
Hey.
let me know ahead of time when you're gonna show up, because I have to like prepare mentally.
Jesus. It's just another uninteresting person. Don't worry about it.
How's it going? How's your weekend been?
Oh shit! I just called you uninteresting. I mean I'm uninteresting. I mean, Jesus. Okay, I'm good.
Not
You're good?
Alright.
How are you?
Do you need to leave and come back and?
And do it all over again?
Yeah.
That's... Hey everybody, how are we doing in here?
Oh, how's it going, Weenie Lord?
Okay, I'm gonna go back to work.
Okay.
But by that I do mean I'm gonna stay in the voice call though. Don't worry. about
Okay.
it.
What are you working on?
Secret.
Secret.
I'm not even kidding. It is.
Oh.
But yeah, what are you guys doing?
I'm working on Alpine Odyssey right now. Building some parking garages and streaming.
You're streaming at the moment.
This is the live stream channel.
Shh. Let me just. Oh, that actually Okay, let me just go to the channel. Trying to redeem myself here. Oh wow, you are live streaming.
He just joins. He's doing his best Free the Bear right now.
Wow. Well, hey everybody in the chat. At least I'm glad I didn't spill my secrets. So
That's good.
Yeah.
the rest couldn't have gone worse though. Nice. Oh, by the way, that looks really good. Just off topic. But
thanks.
I wanted to say to everybody in the chat, I wouldn't want to turn this stream into a Silverad Q&A, so I won't be answering any questions or anything. This is Uther's stream, so...
No, you can take
keep your
over.
eyes
I can
on-
relax and build.
Relaxing and building was going to be my plan, though.
Oh, it's not anymore. You joined.
I mean, now it does make a lot of sense. I was wondering why you were in the live stream channel. Damn.
It's almost as if it was made for this.
Well, I mean, there have been plenty of times where people were like speaking
Yeah.
Dutch in the English channel, or people were in the live stream channel when there wasn't a live stream. Come speak of it, I don't think there's ever been any special peeps in the special peeps room. But yeah, I just figured, hey, what are Uthers and SPR talking about?
Yeah,
Meaning of
we're-
life.
That makes a lot of sense.
We're making thinking planet coaster. The only thing we are doing right now.
Oh, by the way, SPR, the stuff
Yeah.
you did for the Dark Ride of the Ladies and like all of the Alice in Wonderland stuff is so amazing. Jesus, it's so good.
I haven't
Actually,
seen that in a while. I need to.
I was talking with the lady yesterday, and I showed the stuff to Silver Red and Adfo, and I was saying, oh, I thought we couldn't show anything before you posted it in YouTube. No, I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, it's really awesome. No worries. It's probably some of the best stuff I've ever seen with the art pieces. It's really good.
Okay, I should probably save because I haven't in the past 3 hours.
I'm actually, I think I'm proud for the first time of the last. I don't know if if the lady showed you the last room I made with the smoke and stuff.
Are we talking about spoilers?
Oh, you mean with the cat?
There's one with no, there's a room with how do you say, a guillotine?
Oh, the arrows are still there. Yes.
Oh yeah. That's the one that I'm talking about.
Yeah,
oh
and,
yeah, it's really
and I
good.
made some smoke, and I'm actually proud of that one because it actually looks like a Dark Ride
Yeah, exactly.
room.
There
And
you
it's
go.
all just scenery pieces as well.
Yep, just
Looks
art
really
shapes
well.
and stuff.
We should have those dark walls without the stars, though. That would be
Yes,
amazing.
I was actually.
Are they
thinking about-
double-sided?
They
Yes,
are, but
yes,
there's
yes.
stars on both sides.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
the problem. We have two different pieces, but that's for variety in the.
Just to answer a few questions anyway. I still have to work on Volvara, but I just don't really have much time to do it. And I'm doing other stuff at the moment just because I kind of like prefer to do them. And Corellis was just really uninspired.
Yeah,
But that said,
building when you're uninspired is like the worst. Because then it
yeah,
feels like
it's
a
not
job.
exactly. It's well, I mean, it's technically his job for him, but yeah, it's difficult. Like the issue was he was building lots of stuff, but he really wasn't happy with it. So he had like many hours that he put into buildings, which inevitably just kind of disappeared. And for him, it was just much more fun to do something else instead. And he would just had a complete creative block. But he said that he might return to creative games sometime after he's done. Wait, not sure if I can actually say this, but yeah, he might return to creative games at some point in the future. So we'll see what's gonna happen.
Spoiler, Silver. No, actually working on creative games when you are not having really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I've been burnt out on Planet Coaster plenty of times. It's a tough one.
Yeah.
How many hours do you have in Blind?
How many hours I have in the game?
Yeah.
I don't think he's played it.
To be honest, my hours aren't really trustworthy because I leave it on while I'm AFK for a super long time. But
yeah, that happens sometimes.
I've got 969 hours.
Wow.
Even more than me.
Quite a lot of that is AFK though. I don't mean to, get excuses for myself, but it is.
No, yeah, people are... Yes, I have a mechanical keyboard. It is loud, but I love it. Just sit back and listen to some ASMR. And there you go.
Hello everybody, Uther's here.
Oh, a million views, it still does that.
ASMR is so weird. Like, I totally get that people get some feelings out of it, but for somebody who doesn't get any feelings out of it, it's just people whispering and making weird noises. It's some of the biggest mysteries ever for me.
I actually discovered what was that just a week ago, watching a TV channel in Spain that was talking about those things.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know that existed before last week.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Have I ever built something for PC that I worked so hard on, uploaded it, and then it did poor in the workshop and you felt bad, like it was for nothing? Like, when I build something and upload it to the workshop, I'm not doing it for downloads. Like, that's the wrong mindset.
But it still feels like the amount of downloads is kind of like some verification that something is good. So that when something gets barely noticed, it just kind of feels like, oh, they don't like it.
Yeah.
I guess it's that kind of feeling.
Like, I understand the feeling, but don't let that stop you from making something great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
actually there's a lot of stuff that it's really good that it's not really known. But
Yeah.
and there's a lot of factors that make you have more downloads than others. For example, maybe you've done some amazing work, but something else is getting views, but that's because
They're
that's
known.
that's the internet at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. Besides, I think the most important thing is just that you yourself like it a lot.
Yes.
And what everybody else thinks of it doesn't really matter as much. Or at least, of course it's cool if it gets appreciated and stuff, but to me, the most important thing is just the feeling of building something and looking back at it and just being like, shit, that's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Which I actually don't have that feeling a lot, but when you do get it, it's kind of what you're doing it for, I guess.
You should get it with the last video you were making with the church, because that's amazing.
Oh yeah, I was feeling it there. I totally felt it.
Yeah, so my favorite car that I've made so far, guys, is probably the hatchback with the luggage on top. I do like my buses, though. They're cool as well.
I think I like the buses most. They have a really cool design as well.
Yeah, the buses are.
Yeah, they're
really
like
cool.
a late 90s kind of modern, but not modern.
Yeah, at the beginning of the 2000s, the ending of the 90s.
Okay, one parking garage done. Just another 2 more.
Oh god.
Man. I think I'll make a vehicle now. I'm pretty much done with parking garages.
The gizmo works, yeah.
The gizmo works? Since when?
It doesn't
No,
work, don't lie.
In this no, it worked in this instance. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and it's like, okay, thank God I don't have to repeat this stuff again.
Yes, I know the errors are wrong on the 4th floor. I'm gonna fix it later. And I need a break from parking garage. But thank you for your concern. I'm glad you guys are looking out for the non-guests driving off the edge. Let's make a car. What do you guys want to make? Maintenance truck. You know what? I do need some maintenance vehicles. So let's do a security car and maintenance truck.
Yeah, the security car. Are you going to make the security car like those small ones, like they are golf cars?
Yeah, a little golf cart would be cool. And then as I get closer probably to making the park itself, because after I spend 3 more years on this parking lot, we might end up making some specific like themed supply trucks and or people really want an ice cream truck. I don't know why.
In the next update you will find that they have added cars by themselves.
Alright, put the truck on the block and edit it to make it look like a white maintenance truck, I think is what I'll do. I'll extend the cab a little bit. There we go. Something a bit longer. Fire truck and police car. I mean, there's no fire yet, so I don't really think a police car makes sense. A 4-door truck? You know, maybe an extended cab. Going all the way to the 4-door, I think might be a little much. I'll just extend the back of the cab out. Because it's a maintenance truck, it's not going to be, you know, the most accommodating vehicle for people. So when are we gonna find out what your secret is, Sylph? Secret project, huh?
Oh, you aren't, most likely.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna give away. Maybe someday.
You're creating too much hype for something we are never going to see.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. That's why I wanted to tell you. I don't know if you're ever gonna see this, so don't get your hopes up.
Is it just in testing, essentially?
Not exactly.
Oh. It's for someone.
I'm trying to dig in here. He's not letting me. Thanks, Sonic. I'm glad you like the work.
It's not really for
Thank
my
you,
own fun, to be
Potato.
honest. No, sorry. That's all I'm gonna say about it. That moment when you look into a Discord and there's 2 people in 2 separate voice channels.
They want to talk to each other, but they just can't do it.
Heartbroken. That is not Silverette you're hearing. I'm just really good at impersonating him.
Yeah, I have to let the admins know there's a guy impersonating Sylvan here.
The famous Silverite impersonator.
The admins
Banhammer incoming.
What exactly? I am the admin of this Discord. Oh no, I am not. Hey, wait, no, I am. Okay. Oh no, I'm not an admin. I'm a moderator.
I think Nikraho is the admin.
Just lady yourself, I think.
Ah. Even then, Nikraho is on Wallaby, I think. Like every week.
Do a green pickup for a gardener truck? Oh, when we have shovels and pickaxes, I could do that.
Oh yeah, a gardener truck for the park would be nice.
Yeah, it's actually pretty clever.
Yeah, this is why I enjoyed streaming for the vehicles, because people think of things that I would never consider.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see if this works.
Let's go ahead and dye this thing white first. Because this one's going to be the maintenance truck. There's probably so many redundant pieces in here that it's going to be a pain. We'll get through it. It'll be worth it. If the sun would stop blinding me, that'd be great. Wish you had Planet Coasters. Not terribly expensive. Hopefully you can get it soon.
I'm so happy that we can color now the iron stuff.
Oh yeah, it's so much better.
Oh god, it's flashing. There we go.
Maybe I make it green instead of gray.
Keep the taillights of orange or yellow color. Yeah, the lights themselves will stay the same color. But the box will change. It's not expensive, but dear god, the rig required to use it, yeah. I'm just glad to have an upgraded computer now.
Just wait until you build the rest of the park. I still think it's not gonna handle it in the end.
It can run my core build at 60 FPS.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, even then, if it doesn't work 60 FPS, you can even put it at 720p and it will basically return to 60.
Now granted, it still takes probably 2 minutes to load the park, but...
Yeah, my Super Nintendo World takes to load.
2 minutes is not too bad.
Oh, the tailgate?
Actually, I think Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 took much more.
What color is this? This is
yeah, I was
red?
just about to say, I had loading times of up to 45 minutes on that game.
Wow! You wake up, switch on the computer.
What about spotlights on top of the roof?
Roller Coaster Tycoon 3,
Mm-hmm.
go and do some stuff, and then come back.
Exactly, it was that
Maybe.
kind of game
Wow.
where you would turn it on and just wait and do something else and have to come back.
Wow. I remember up to 15 minutes or things like that, but I didn't have super big theme parks in that game.
Yeah, it was rare though. The average park was
Let's
about.
see if I color this orange. Can I color the light orange too? No? Okay. There we go. Put a time machine on the back. This isn't the DeLorean. But I need to add tools and cargo, little miscellaneous things. But we have a white truck, which is kind of cool anyways. Yes, Alan, this will be posted on the channel later, probably Friday. So no worries if you can't see it now. It will be up on the channel later. Welcome, Sasadre. Welcome back. A transit van? Maybe. Could be cool. I have nothing to make this more roundish. This is literally the smallest pieces in the game.
No, it's too tall.
Come on, little
Games
back
on
window.
cassette tapes. Oh wow.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try and argue with that.
Yeah.
I'm too young to have experienced that kind of gaming difficulty, but still, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 was already pretty bad.
I don't think it took, like, it was super long, the cassette tapes, but it wasn't as long as 40 minutes.
Hmm.
I remember.
To be honest, the
I
problem
remember
with
having a
Roller...
cassette tape game.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is everybody that much older than I am?
I'm 27.
Hmm. I thought you'd be like beyond the point of using cassette tapes for games then.
It was like a toy, like a children's toy, more so than anything. It,
Uh,
it was like a story kind of thing. I would read a story, and you had to like answer little questions at the bottom.
mm-hmm.
No, but there's also the. How is it called?
A sidestep. Sure. I can put a
my
little
cousin had
sidestep.
that. Let me see. The Commodore, I think.
Mm-hmm.
No, my earliest game console itself was probably a Sega.
Yeah, I don't think those were the Commodore like that were. They were not that famous in America.
Put a grill on it. I'm trying to keep the shape simple,
Okay, so this
And-
doesn't
and
work as
clean?
I want.
but I might be able to do something for you if you want a grill on it. It's a little bit more of a heavy-duty truck, I guess. Let's go. First things first, can this fit back here? Without poking? No, it
Wow,
pokes
you
through.
got a Commodore while there was PS1 already. Wow, that's actually.
I don't really have pieces small enough for a grill. Unless I use the icing pieces. A ladder that is tied to the side. Yeah, a ladder would be cool.
Hmm.
I wish they had a metal ladder instead of this wooden one, too.
Yes, a metal ladder because we could make.
I wish I had, like, in general, more small
stuff.
metal pieces. Like, the wooden pillar pieces are pretty good for small wooden details, but small steel details are kind of difficult.
Mhm.
What box options do we have? Great. Toolbox of some kind in here. Not really metallic, though. That's gonna sink through the ground too much. Alright, thanks for stopping by, big tall man. Winch in front.
I actually used.
Metal
the
structure you
ladder,
see
the
in the
wooden
back, a
ladders
lot
and
of maintenance
everything.
truck. Attach the
Metal
ladder to the
things.
side of
Not
that.
the
Yeah,
one.
there's usually like some sort of framework, isn't there?
It does kind of work.
Like it almost looks like a
In the
roll
distance,
cage,
yeah.
but a little
It's
different.
not
So
so-
let's see if we can't do something like that.
Or even then, they could
Use
actually
this.
recolor the wood stairs, the wooden ladders, and that would make it. If you could make them black, for example, or silver.
Yeah.
I think the rail might be best for this, so let's rail. So if I do something, oh, it's too long. I need more 2-meter parts. Like everything being 4-meter is a little hard.
2-meter walls and stuff like that.
More like railing, guardrails.
Yeah, but it's funny because, for example, in the new update, they actually made railings that are meters, but not all of them.
Yeah. And some of them are like 8 meters, which is interesting.
Let's add this to it. Put a hood ornament. Well, thanks for tuning in, Dan. Glad you recognize one person here. And that is the Mighty Silverette, yes. Grab this. Nope, too long again. Put some cones in the back. Yeah, I could put some cones in the back. They're a separate building, though. Makes it a little
This
hard.
one's done.
Can make an old Jeep like a Willys. Yeah, I could. Let's add some wooden planks. Buildings, columns, wooden planks. So little boards and stuff would be fine. Up here, and we can kind of strap them, I think. Or let's do this and have them fill this gap. And then find some rope.
1, 2, 4. Okay, 4.
Some rope tied to it there, and that's too big. Everything's too big. Okay, let's do a shovel. And then a pickaxe on one side. Let's hang this one down off the top rail. Some additional planks? Nah. Let's go with... Do I have like a caution sign of some kind? If I can spell, that'd be great. A fire extinguisher? Is there a fire extinguisher proper now?
No.
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Should be pretty doable though, I think.
Yeah, we are chasing maybe.
Remove pickaxe is fine. I'll remove it. Speed limit. Little caution sign. Nah. Too big. Everything is just too big. Road sign pole. Too big still. Maybe you could be a guest on Bro Coaster? Maybe. I don't know. I'll be happy to. Happy to help out the community here in any way. This is a great one. Can I do a shout out? Sure. Hello, Theme Park Davey. Great. Put a sign where the pickaxe was? Maybe, yeah. Let's find something a bit smaller. Oh, I built good? Thank you. I'm happy you think so. Can I watch one of your vids? Maybe if I have time, sure. I don't mind. But try not to advertise here, guys. This is, you know, not really the right place for it. I don't advertise on your channels. So, I appreciate it if you don't do that. Here, let's... See, these signs are too big, too. Is there a hazard stripe on the back? Maybe? Oh, wish that was smaller. Wish that was smaller. Wish that was smaller. Smaller? No. Smaller! Yeah,
I think we
maybe.
need to make them with the art chips.
And I'll slide that in. You gotta go? Well, thanks for stopping by.
Sorry about the loud keyboard.
That's not louder than mine, so you're good.
True.
Oh great, I did something that was not right.
What else can I fit in the back here? Oh, you guys wanted traffic cones and stuff, so let's do that real quick. I'm gonna have to kind of custom make a new one. Okay. Orange. Orange. I'm gonna just recolor these in a second. Make these white. Off-white. By the way, Sylv, I'm glad you, in the last video, you mentioned never to use full white or full black.
Yep.
Mm.
Because a lot of people kind of make that mistake.
Yeah, it kind of does depend on the pieces, but for especially the odd primitives, yeah, I'll never use either of them. Or hell, I think for all of the odd primitives, like no matter how bright you want to make stuff, you should always add a little bit or decrease the saturation a little bit and make them a little bit darker, because they're exactly the way that they are in the color palette, which is otherwise just gonna end up looking very unnatural. Oh,
Why do I feel like that's different?
Are really cool. Oh, I guess they're traffic barrels.
Yeah, I have a cone too. It'll pop up here in a second, but...
I don't know if that's like a European thing, but I'm just really not used to traffic cones or traffic barrels. Like, I'm pretty sure you only see cones around here.
You mean there's only traffic cones in Europe?
I mean, I don't think I've seen any in the Netherlands. I mean, we do have traffic cones, but not those big barrels that the US has.
Those big bar actually aren't they in the like in the middle of? They are not usually made to move like the cones.
No, no. They're like, aren't they like temporary?
Where am I from? I'm
like,
from
blockade
Washington
kind of
D.C.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're more heavy duty. They're more for like crumple zones, areas where you really want to block off because they're full of water.
Yeah, they're full of water, I think.
And if a car hits it, it prevents them from like one totaling the car, and then two kind of slows them down a little bit slower.
Oh, right. I didn't even know that. Oh, that's cool. I don't know why, but I always find them looking a little bit derpy. Like, they're so big, and there's there's just something sleek about traffic cones. What the hell am I talking about? But I don't know. They look kind of weird.
You're just expressing your love for traffic cones.
Yeah, that's okay, I guess. Whoa. Somebody just made some graves on the Planet Coaster. That's dark. But you put some flowers on it though, so that's cool.
They look good.
They're pretty simple, but they do look good.
How much longer will I be streaming? Until I get hungry enough to stop. Ooh, first aid kit on the side. That'd be cool. Let's do that.
So you're not just gonna keep playing games, not eating and not sleeping until you... Yeah.
I'm too close to my 30s nowadays. I can't do that.
I mean, some people have done that. Some people have died from gaming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it happens.
The Komori, the Japanese.
Oh yeah, hikikomori. Well,
Hikikomori.
I don't think it's necessarily even been in Japan. Like I've read some stories of like
Oh, yeah.
Americans as well. Like
Playing WoW, I think.
Mm-hmm. I am reading some of the comments sometimes, but I'm also trying to do things myself, so mostly no. I hope that Euthris is reading the comments though, so if there's something really important.
Put a wheel on the back of the truck. I can do that. Yeah, it's hard to build and constantly check the comments. Is the one thing I've noticed.
True.
Yeah, I don't like that barrel. Let's do a wheel.
It's like either I ignore the chat for a while, or I'm not very productive when it comes to building. When I'm usually live streaming, which is never, but when I do, it kind of feels that way.
Yeah, it feels like there's always that trade-off.
Mm-hmm. But then again, it also kind of helps because you can always get viewer ideas, and 94 people always know much more than just one person. So that's good.
There's normal tires in the game now?
That actually looks super cool with the tire behind.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like there's a lot of clashing materials, though. Bye, Theme Park Davey. Thanks for stopping by. Since when were first aid kits white with a green cross?
That's a European thing, I think. Or at least I know when you go to the south of Europe, like all of the pharmacies and everything have green crosses.
Yep. At least in Spain, all the pharmacies have the green sign.
Mm-hmm. I think they're actually blue in the Netherlands, but I'm not even sure.
Oh, I actually think I've seen some pharmacies with blue, but they are not that common.
Nah, I mean, like, I plan on making a subway, guys, but since it'll be underground, I don't know how detailed I want to make that.
Oh, thanks, Gizmo. Why do you want to move a millimeter? Right, percentage. Oh.
Oh no, wait, they're green in the Netherlands as well. It's just the logo of some pharmacies that are blue.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, that's exactly here, the same as here. They are green, but I've seen some pharmacies with the logo.
I wish I could color these boxes so they wouldn't be wooden.
I wish we could color everything in here.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, traffic count. Right. Get rid of you. Put the same type of tire on the back? Like, I could. But this tire is made up of parts that are really long, and
Do pharmacies have a red cross in the USA?
man, people are getting so specific about this freaking medical box. Look, guys, and it's a medical box. It doesn't have to be red and white. No, Silva's not here.
I'm not here.
He's not here.
What time is it for you, Silva? Ridley?
Half
it pretty
past
late?
8:30. I mentioned. I think it's the same in the Netherlands. Actually, it should be 7 in Spain.
A gift box might be cool,
How
because
we are
it's
placed
kind of
in
shiny.
the
You're right. I like that.
world.
A gift box.
But
Instead of these wooden boxes,
someone
that's
decided to
actually
have the same time as Germany.
really smart.
Wasn't that person Hitler by any chance?
Yeah.
Please.
Well, it was
Please give me a
Franco
small
that
box.
trying to be friends with him. So yes, something like that.
Eh,
Yeah, Central European time is really weird.
eh. Ooh, the sound effects are real. There we go, and I can color these kind of a silvery esque metallic thing. I have these inverted, don't I? There we go. That don't look good? Yeah, no, I agree. There are many things about this truck that I don't like right now. One of which being those windows there. I think the tire in the back has to go.
Yes, guys.
I think these barrels have to go.
Right after the first aid station is green and white.
Can't color the actual chocolate. That's kind of a shame. Cones should be moved inside, probably. You wouldn't be able to see them though. Ooh. I know what's going on, type. I don't know why I didn't think of this immediately. Pipes. Put cones inside and don't put anything on the back. Maybe. The only problem is, I'm like, you guys see how little room I have in there? What can I do with these ropes? Can I change their angle a bit? Because they're not really doing what I want. It's way too crowded? Yeah. It's probably a little busy. Different cars for different functions, probably. Bye, this is Audrey. Thanks for stopping by. Fine, I'll remove the presents. You're right. You know what? Simple and clean would be much better. It is getting too busy. It's not reading from afar. It's not matching the other vehicles because of that. So we will do that, and let's see. Remove huge boxes. Yes. Losing the pickup feel. I agree. No ropes. I agree with that as well. Just put a few cones in the back. Okay. Put small cones as well. Okay. Scenery. Rounded. Extra small cone. Orange it up. Flat pieces. This. Off black. Silver or white, yeah. Okay, there's some cones. Ugh, what I wouldn't give for a small metal piece. I might move the ladder to the top. That's usually more where they are. Please let me click my ladder.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello, Herman.
I mean,
Make a custom ladder
I'll-
that's gray? Maybe.
I'll learn you one of these days.
Stack some
keep trying.
cones.
Yeah, I know, it's the cultural things.
How's it going?
Doing good. Just did some cleanup in the garage so I can get my car back into it this evening.
just wanted to let you know you are on the stream at the moment,
Yes.
so don't forget. And about 80 people are listening to your every word. So
Okay, well,
it
what's the
weighs
stream
quite
about?
heavily.
So what is the stream concerning then?
I think that's Uterus thing here.
Ah, okay.
Basically, he's playing Planet Coaster at the moment, and
Okay.
building some cars.
And parking.
All about them vehicles.
Alrighty then. All about them buses?
Yep,
You
got
guys
some
know.
buses.
Alrighty then.
Working on a maintenance truck right now.
Well, let me just pop on over there then.
What sign? What sign? What sign? We need smaller street signs.
Which we need smaller everything.
We need smaller everything, yeah.
Actually, the signs are super big. That's actually a big problem with the game.
Yeah, I don't like any of them. That's the problem.
And the thing the writing tool is also super bad. I think you can only write like 20 letters or something like that. So you can't really do any useful signs.
No.
Oh, actually, Silverite.
Mhm.
Euthys was telling me you some transparent ones.
Sorry, what did you say?
Like you've been doing some transparent windows.
No, it wasn't
I-
Sylv. He was hosting someone on
Okay, okay.
Twitch.
Ah.
I forget his name.
Transparent windows are a thing?
Well,
No,
he was using icing as like basically the glaring effect that you would see on a window to portray
right.
that it was transparent.
Yeah, I still hope we're gonna get some glass at some point.
I actually don't understand why it's. They've told us why it's hard, supposedly, but I don't know. There's a piece with transparent glass already in the game.
Yeah. Besides,
No, I don't have a
honestly,
park
I
logo
don't
yet.
really care much about the performance. Like, I don't mind if it kills my game, and I just want to have some glass.
Yes. Let me use glass like 1,000 pieces, please.
Yeah.
And they were telling that reflection was actually the problem, but the art shapes actually give already reflection, and it's not killing our PCs.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. About
They
that.
don't even really
Ma-
need to reflect. I just want something to see.
Yeah, I just want that, even if it's like how it's called, like a foul, like a fake.
Oh yeah, a
don't-
faux, I guess.
Yeah.
Even if it's not reflective.
I finished it
mean,
10 minutes
the
ago, you
glass in
say?
Roller Coaster King 3 wasn't really reflective.
Maybe
but
it is done.
It's better than nothing.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's all it really needs to
Don't
be.
Need to be reflective. I only need to be something.
Am I
there,
overthinking this?
like-
I think I'm
Mhm.
overthinking this.
because right now what I could do with is like the glass thing. Iratov is making like a framework with metal, but you can see it's not. There's no. So
Still want a shovel on it though. Yeah. Yeah, I think this truck is done. I was overthinking it.
That truck is more than done.
Yep.
Stick a fork in it. It's done.
Oh, the cringe. Hold on.
Is
1 second. Let me just. Ah. Ah. Oh, your brother's here in Washington, D.C. learning English. Cool. 'Tis where I live. Okay, I need the other one, which I think we said a security car of some kind. Man, a caddy's super specific. It's gonna be hard because of the small. Is there a really small tire? I think I've seen people using one, like the go-kart tire of some sort.
No. I do know. One of the Bro Coaster guys was making small wheels with something. Right, just an art piece, but then to make like rims, he would use one of those. What do you call these? One of the mechanical, like steel, steampunky elements,
Oh.
which works all right, just to kind of put a rim around it. But I don't think there are any small wheels at all. Oh. Hmm.
I think Koala Beach has too many hands in it already. I don't wanna. That's too many people.
We'll see. But yeah, I agree with it at the moment.
And you actually want to finish that park.
We we
Yeah.
would like to maybe think about finishing it someday, somehow.
I think the lady said 30 episodes.
Yep. Seems reasonable.
Alright, let's grab this. This is the smallest vehicle I have. Pretty much all of it has to go if I want to make a golf cart.
How do I make this? So the smallest iron stuff.
I grabbed this because it's the smallest, and then I left with a wooden pole. Great. Alright, golf cart. This will be the last vehicle.
It's too big.
Security golf cart. Here we go. The stream is a little laggy. I think I have all green
Bring Me
lights
to
here.
Life by Evanescence is stuck in my head. It's
So
not
if I
good.
come up, yeah, all green lights here. So if it's laggy, I don't know really what the issue is. Alright, this is going to be another off kind of white vehicle. It's also going to be pretty small. It's a golf cart after all. So we'll see if I can hide the wooden post kind of in the engine area. And go from there.
I don't know, man.
Might help if I actually bring up a picture. Golf cart.
Maybe the cables.
Okay.
Okay. 3 meters. It will be 2, but okay.
And then gray. gray. Let's make it a little bit longer. Now I need to find wheels. There we go. We just have a white Ford and yellow beacons and a logo. I guard a factory, though is probably a bit different for a park. So there would be normal security cars. These are more for the pathways and smaller areas, maybe backstage. For the parking lot itself, I would assume you would have a pickup truck. This is more for later on, I would think. But I agree. They are a little small. Okay, icing.
The wooden posts.
Gotta turn off my filters here. Do we want the normal caps or something spoked? I think the spoked one will look cooler in the long run. And then we'll grab a pipe. Hopefully this fits. If it doesn't, I'm a little screwed. Little screwed. Okay. That's fine. I can fix this. Yes, a Segway would be really cool to make, but a little too small. Nope. Nope. Nope.
I actually think you can make a Segway, even if it's too small.
Really?
Yeah, with the arch shapes. I'm looking at the semicircle, and with that you could actually build a... With the two circles you are using as wheels,
Right.
and
I
then
just
you
don't
are-
know how to make the post, like the actual handle, because there's nothing really thin enough.
Yes, there's one. Let me...
Oh, we need more small, thin pieces.
You could use the cable, for example.
Hmm.
Isn't it too long?
You could sink, but because the Segway is going to be in the floor, you could always sink it.
But I want a flying Segway.
Ah.
Now problem solved. Maybe you can use the shovel handle.
How does a flying Segway work?
It flies. There, it works.
Don't Segways look ridiculous enough on the ground?
Yes. Ooh, I like that. That looks good. Can I grab the icing, please? Thank you. Was the icing not part of the right building? No. Great. Yeah, that'll do.
Okay.
Alright, Sonic, thanks for stopping by. Sorry, everyone, that I've been a little absent-minded on chat. I'm kind of focused on building, because I want to end this soon, because I'm getting really hungry. I'm kind of running out of steam.
Not the post. Where's the wooden post?
Oh, Anders just made one, huh? But that's cool. I'll check it out maybe. I am building a little golf cart thing. Trying. build a little golf cart. Bump that out. Snowman pipe for a small rod? Well, maybe. I think this is too wide. World axis shrink down to there. That's a little bit better. And about here for the length. Am I actually Chris Pratt? No, I'm definitely not Chris Pratt. Cool if I was. Alright, this is like the little storage thing attached to the back. I'm just worried about color a little later. I want to get the shape first. Ultra graphics at 1920 resolution. I don't know the resolution of my monitor off the top of my head. When did my channel start getting noticed? At Planet Coaster. I mean, it wasn't noticed a little bit before that. Planet Coaster is definitely what I'm known for. Hey Harmon, can you go to push talk? Because I'm hearing myself.
Not sure if he's alive.
Yeah, maybe he's just hidden in the chat.
You could also just straight mute him and have us tell him when he's back.
I think just lowering him 50% will be perfect. Because it's just that little bit of background noise. It's not terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is what I wanted. Now,
Oh, I'm glad you guys like how the park's turning out, even though it's a parking lot.
Hey guys.
hello.
Hey.
Oh, you're on stream, by the way.
Oh, okay.
85 people are listening to your voice, so every word counts.
Okay.
And every word.
Good to know.
Scenery. Nah. What? Alright.
Oh, also.
I'm gonna have to use our favorite piece, which is a plank. You might know this one.
Oh, I definitely do.
What were you gonna say before that, though?
I watched Guardians of the Galaxy #1, which
Number
was
one.
also really good.
I'm watching the second one on Tuesday.
Oh, it is good.
So you saw the second one before the first one?
Yeah.
Oh. Which one is better, the second or the first?
Oof. I would still go with the first one.
Oh. And you saw it second, so that's actually pretty interesting.
Okay, I know I shouldn't spoil anything, so I'm not gonna say much more about it. But I thought the ending of the first one was more fun.
Ah, okay.
Well, since you can't spoil that, can you spoil what you're working on? Thanks.
Nope.
I know Chris Pratt is in Guardians of the Galaxy. See if I can't hide that wooden piece a little bit better. Or find something else that's gridlocked. That works a little bit better as well. Actually, I kind of like the looks of those, so. There we go. Adorable. You guys hearing myself, aren't you?
Yep.
Yep.
Hmm.
10 out of 10.
Would listen again. Well, I'm gonna hear it again in a minute. Wait for it. There we go.
I'm glad the delay is working.
Magic of the delay.
How's my cat? My cat is fine. He's just sitting down here, chilling out, being cool. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna have to mute that all the way. You're right. Because apparently I didn't know my own cat was well.
Oh, so which color is this?
You're right. The guard should be able to just step out. I'm gonna have to change this a little bit. I'm running out of really small pieces to use, guys, so this is... It's a little tough, but we'll get through it. Don't worry. Alright, and that Z fighting is going to kill my eyes. There we go. Yeah, it's a lot better. Thank you guys for that little tidbit. I like it. Steering wheel? Okay, steering wheel. Steering wheel. shovel. Nope. Nope. There we go. Perfect. Why are you sighing, Sylv? You tired?
I am.
Long day.
I still have so much to do.
Surprised that the delay is only a couple of seconds between the stream and the actual people talking. So. With
Really?
Twitch, yeah, it's usually much longer. So yeah, it's only like 5 seconds or.
Yes, it's actually pretty fast.
Yes, Sylv is not here. Alright, I need to actually check the scale of this thing, because I just built it on a whim. It's probably completely off.
So I think personally.
It's a bit small.
I think we lost him.
Lost two?
Oh, you're back. I think your mic started cutting off when you said, like,
Yeah.
just a few words.
Just a few words? Yeah.
And here's when I hate the keys.
Hey, PG-13.
That would be cool to make a train eventually. Headlights and taillights on a golf cart? Sure. No taillights. It's got a little baggage holder back here. Not an amazing one, but it's got it. Put a box between the seats? Yeah, I think so as well. Ooh.
That security car is super cute.
Thanks. I mean, this is kind of rear-facing seats, so it's also probably not long enough to be considered that, but... And first aid. You guys in your freaking first aid box, I swear. It's a green and red. I don't know. I'm really hungry. Put a siren on top. I do need some lights up there. Is there no smaller lights than that I can use? Let's just sync that down. What? Red and blue? Can I not change the... There we go. Alright, let's see. How does that look at night? Put the red and blue more darker. That's good. You think the light needs to be placed between them? I would love to if I had, you know, enough room sideways. I guess technically if I rotated it and did something like this. I could technically get them to be double wides, which actually might be cooler. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Liam. Yeah, that's good. I think that's enough. It's a security one. The tilt would have been okay, but it was poking through the bottom when we have limited headroom already. Let's take a look, see if the scale change helped at all. Yeah, I think that's better.
So is it common to have security cameras on a parking lot?
Yep,
Or is
I have some at the ticket booth right now. I can go inside of it.
Okay.
It's actually one of my favorite views of the park right now.
Oh, then it looks good.
Thanks, Jesper. I'm glad to be at 14K. You guys have been awesome. Streaming has been helping a lot.
I love the security cameras.
Yeah.
I wish you were able to categorize them in certain areas. Like you can make a list and then compile them together. Like you can switch between the lists instead of having just a big list of all the cameras in your park. It's a bit
You can just click on the building and then hit view cameras that are on the building.
Still, I have a lot of different kind of buildings in one area. Like or my
Thanks,
parking
Justin.
lot. It's not only one building. Like I want to have a section and a list of my cameras for the parking area and then the entrance and then western area or something like that, you know.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Wait, so you categorize cameras by one building?
If you attach them to them,
Well, like if you name the building, technically all those cameras are listed under that building.
So what if you have a building that's made up of many smaller buildings?
I think that's what he's getting at.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So then you can categorize them at all. So.
Oh, okay. Actually, that's not okay. That sucks.
You guys want a logo on here?
Individually,
It's gonna
so,
be too
each camera, but it's a pain
small.
to do that. So first you need to.
Like I don't think you guys
take them out of
realize
the
how
building.
small these are.
Mm-hmm.
if you have like 200 cameras in your park, it's just one big list in the camera section of the menu. And
Yeah, everyone wants a logo on like the hoods and stuff, but I don't think they realize how small these are.
With the art shapes, it's possible,
Yeah.
but it's a lot of time. Like you can take.
I have
up
to use
an
like the
hour.
tip of the cone and pixel by pixel
Yeah,
it out,
that,
and it's
yeah.
not worth it. I mean, I'm happy with the two little vehicles. I'm glad the parking garage is actually taking shape finally again. So if you guys did miss the earlier spot, we were working on this building here. It was, well, an effort. That's what I can say about it right now.
oh damn, you even built elevators and stuff.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy.
Yeah, oh, you guys are bringing up the arrows again.
Okay, now the frame works.
I mean, the arrows are right up here, just this one's off. That's the only one that's off. There is a roof on the elevator. It's sealed. It's just not quite pretty looking. Doesn't really need to be pretty looking. It's an elevator shaft, people. Elevator. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is probably end my stream here in a bit, but first things first, I'm gonna show you guys what the core build looks like.
Oh,
It's not 100% done, but the island shape is there. It just needs a whole bunch of trees now. So let's go ahead and save this. The interior lighting on the garage will come later. I have other garage. I want to work big to small. Whoa, Carl lives in Silver Spring. I better not give my address then. All right. That would be awkward. Let's go. Load park. Air temple. Yes, load. Thanks, Tom. I'm glad you liked the effort so far. It's going to be a while. By the way, we're going to be in the loading screen for a little bit. So how is everyone? The stream is winding down. We've streamed for over 4 hours today. It has been a journey to get all this stuff going. Quite a long time. Western Air Temple. Oh man, I'm after this air temple is done, I'm done with Asian theme for a little bit. Yeah, you just came back and it's about to end. Here in about 5 minutes or so. My favorite real life theme park? Probably Disney World. I mean, it's one that I've actually been to. Other than that, probably Busch Gardens. Hey, Silver, you know you're in a live stream channel and 85 people are hearing you breathe.
Okay. Really? I'll mute my mic then. It shouldn't be picking up on that.
Your microphone's just too good.
Yeah, or my gain is up too much. I'll just turn myself down a bit then.
It's gonna load for a little while, guys. This is like I haven't done a part count on this recently, but I think I'm approaching 160,000 parts on this.
Yeah.
Will I play City Skylines? Here eventually. Look at that. Okay, finally loaded.
Wow.
That's really impressive. Holy shit. I'm a massive Korra fan, so this is pretty awesome.
Oh, thanks. I'm glad you could recognize it instantly.
Reminiscent of the originals.
Yeah, the originals were better, but Korra was nice. So yeah, this is Air Temple Island, my giant recreation of that. It's not even a park. There's no rides, nothing.
There are no rights.
So how long have you been working on this?
Oh, quite a while. I forget when I even started it, to be honest. It's really just a hassle due to the roof count pieces. Because like if you get really close to the roof, you can see just how many little pieces of wood are involved with each one, and it's a big pain.
Mm-hmm.
They really need an Asian theme set.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, there's no rides in this part, guys. This is 100% just kind of a recreation. I still need to download the thing you made for me, Ridley, and put it in here.
Yeah, I want to see it. Where are you going to place it?
It's probably going to be flying up above somewhere. Not quite sure.
Oh.
I'll see when I can see the scale of that next to the buildings. I'll kind of decide.
I tried to make it as big as the real one, although I think there are bigger ones.
Yeah, there's definitely different sized ones.
One of those ecolist zeppelins.
Oh, that would be cool to make. But I'm so done with this build. like it's done. Like I'm gonna finish it this week and never open it again.
Yeah, I tried to recreate Hogwarts in August. This thing last year, and I haven't really finished it. So
I almost find recreations harder because you have something to look at, and if it's wrong, you have to add it in there.
and the difficulty with Hogwarts is that every movie it changes
They
the
change
layout.
stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah, same with this too. Like every shot of like all the buildings, it's just different.
You actually need to get to like, oh, this is the map I'm seeing right now, and because if not, you are going to turn crazy.
There might be a water park in the Alpine world. I'm not sure. The bell tower is still not done. That's a little weird. I haven't finished my bell tower yet. I need to finish that from Boston. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to end the stream here. Thanks, guys, for stopping by.
Okay. It was a nice chat.
Yeah, it was awesome. You guys can say goodbye to. Subscribe to me.
Goodbye,
No one
everybody.
else. That would be great. And I'll see you guys next week.
Goodbye.